Hello and welcome to This Week in Destiny for the third week of Season 19, Season of the Seraph, commencing December 20th, 2022. Our third featured Nightfall will see us face off against Heimkiss in the birthplace of the Vile over on the Throne World, where you have a chance to get a Pinnacle engram if you complete the Nightfall with a score of 100k or more. This Nightfall will require you to own the Witch Queen expansion to play. You will be able to earn high-end gear for your characters, including the Nightfall featured weapon, exotic gear, enhancement cores, enhancement prisms, and Ascendant shards. The higher the Nightfall difficulty, the more common the drop will be, with the featured weapon and exotic gear being uncommon at hero difficulty to being common with Ascendant shards in Grandmasters. Legend and lower Nightfalls will have 7 Overload champions and 5 Unstoppable, with 2 Solar, 7 Void, and 4 Arc shields. Masters will have 12 Overload and 8 Unstoppable, with 2 Solar, 7 Void, and 2 Arc shields. Your Adept Nightfall modifiers will be Raider shields, Scorn Raiders will have Void shields. Hero modifiers include all previous modifiers, Overload and Unstoppable champions which cannot be stopped without the correct mod equipped, and extra shields. Legend modifiers include all previous modifiers, and equipment locked. You will be unable to change your equipment once this mission starts. Match game, enemy shields are highly resistant to all unmatched elemental damage. Acute Void Burn, 25% void damage increased with 50% increase to void damage taken. Subtle Foes, certain foes are stealthy while at a distance, they become visible when near a guardian. And Master modifiers include all previous modifiers. Famine, all ammunition drops are significantly reduced. Champion's Mob, this difficulty adds more champion enemies. Scorched Earth, enemies throw grenades significantly more often. And as this is a new season, the Grandmaster Nightfalls will not be returning until January 17th, 2023. But your anti-champion artifact mods for this week's Nightfall are Overload Scout Rifle, Submachine Gun, Auto Rifle, and the grenade mod Lord Kelvin's Basilisk, where Void and Stasis grenades disrupt overloads, all for 1 energy. Unstoppable Hand Cannon for 1 energy, and Grenade Launcher for 7. You also have exotic weapons and armor that can help with intrinsic mods as well. For Overload, the Void Energy Bow Le Monarch, the Arc Energy Linear Trace Rifle, Divinity, the Arc Heavy Machine Gun, Thunderlord, and the Warlock Exotic Boots, the Secant Filaments, which when you drop an Empowering Rift, any weapon that is fired from inside the well can cause an Overload champion to be stunned. For Unstoppable, we have the Kinetic Fusion Rifle Bastion, the Kinetic Hand Cannon Malfeasance, the Solar Energy Sidearm Devil's Ruin, the Void Heavy Bow Leviathan's Breath, and the Hunter Gauntlets Atheris Embrace, which have a chance to stun unstoppable champions with their empowered weighted knife. Next up, Lord Shaxx brings Team Scorch to the featured Crucible playlist for the third week of the season.
Delightful!
Team Scorched is a 6v6 PvP mode where all players wield a Scorch Cannon. Equipped weapons and abilities cannot be used in this game mode. Movement abilities e.g. lift, jump and glide, sprinting and emotes can be used. Players are forced to use a Scorch Cannon that cannot be dropped. The Scorch Cannon has 100 ammo, which is replenished on respawn. Matches have a 7-minute timer, players have 3 seconds respawn timer. Guilds give plus 1 point each, and the first team to reach 60 points wins. If the timer runs out before the team reaches 50 points, the team with the largest score wins. The player's current and longest kill streaks are shown at the top of the screen below the score.
Ready if you are. Let's see what's out there.
In addition, the weekly reset also refreshes the Pinnacle drops for the Wellspring, Preservation, and Vox Obscura replayable exotic mission. The Witch Queen weekly story mission this week is the Investigation, where modifiers are Fire Pit as well as Chaff. The King's Fall raid challenge this week is the 4th encounter, Daughters of Oryx, called Under Construction. Players cannot stand on the same plate twice in a single phase. The Vow the Disciple challenge this week is the 4th encounter, Rulk, called Looping Catalyst. This is where Guardians must not lose Leeching Force before the damage phase. The Vault of Glass challenge this week is the 5th encounter, Atheon, called Ensembler's Refrain. Each player teleported can only destroy 1 oracle each spawn set. The Garden of Salvation challenge this week is the 4th encounter, Sanctified Mind, called 0 to 100, where you must fully fill each conflux with 30 motes within 10 seconds of initially banking the first set of motes. And the Last Wish challenge this week is the 4th encounter, Vault, called Keep Out. Guardians must ensure that no Might of Riven Knights make it into the center chamber during the Vault fight. Your Pinnacle raid will be the Deepstone Crypt over on Europa, meaning all challenges will be available for each encounter. These are the first encounter, Crypt Security, called Red Rover. This is where all Guardians must be an operator and shoot the 2 panels on the lower level. The second encounter, Atrax 1, called Copies of Copies, where you must not send any Atrax 1 replicants debuffs into the airlock/space. The third encounter, Tanix Part 1, called Of All Trades. Guardians must perform each role at least once, operator, scanner and supervisor. The fourth encounter, Tanix, called the Core 4. Guardians must dunk all 4 cores before each DPS phase. Also, with the Deepstone Crypt being the featured raid, this does mean that you can farm the final boss for a chance at the exotic rocket launcher, Eyes of Tomorrow. And the Pinnacle dungeon for this week will be the Prophecy in the Legends tab. Next up, challenges. So for week 3, we have 3 classified challenges next week, but as with the previous week, at least 2 of them will be a continuation of the challenges we had for the story. These should be More Than a Weapon Part 3, complete week 3 of the More Than a Weapon, with a reward being an Exoframe module and Challenge XP+, and Heist Battlegrounds 3. In Heist Battlegrounds playlist or legend, open 5 Seraph chests and defeat 50 powerful enemies. An Exoframe module and Challenge XP will be the reward. The challenges available in the database are as follows. In the Cold Light of the Sun, defeat combatants with solar or stasis damage in Heist Battlegrounds. Challenge XP Plus will be the reward. Rapid Loadout, defeat 150 targets with pulse rifles or trace rifles. Bonus progress will be awarded for defeating Guardians. And rapidly defeat 10 combatants in Heist Battlegrounds for Challenge XP Plus. Power Broker, reach power level 1580 by earning powerful and prime rewards. This will reward you with Challenge XP Plus and Bright Dust. Close range calibration, use sidearms, submachine guns, shotguns, glaives and swords on Europa. Bonus progress will be awarded for rapidly defeating combatants. 200 of those will earn you Challenge XP Plus and Bright Dust. Primeval Entourage, defeat Taken in Gambit, earn bonus progress for defeating tougher combatants. 100 Taken kills will award you with Challenge XP Plus and Bright Dust. Scorched Earth, defeat Guardians in Team Scorched. Charge detonations in midair or on surfaces earn bonus progress. 40 Guardians slain will award you with Challenge XP Plus and Bright Dust. And Ultimate Champion, defeat champions in any Nightfall strike on hero difficulty or higher, earn bonus progress at higher difficulty tiers. 60 champions will award you with Challenge XP Plus and Bright Dust. Next we have our Eververse for the week of December 20th, 2022. Available this week for Bright Dust, we have the Ho Ho Hum legendary emote will be available for 700 Bright Dust. The Belly Laugh rare emote will be available for 400 Bright Dust. The Great Pigeon ghost projection for 1500 Bright Dust. The Dawning Shader Aniline Shock for 300 Bright Dust. The Frosty Friends exotic multiplayer emote will be available this week for 4250 Bright Dust. The Action Figure Showdown Legendary emote for 700 Bright Dust. The Exotic Confectionery Ghost Shell for 2850 Bright Dust. The Joy of Dawning Exotic Sparrow for 2500 Bright Dust. The Silverwing Kestrel Exotic Ship for 2000 Bright Dust. The Cold Cheer Exotic Weapon Ornament for the Aegis Scepter Trace Rifle for 1250 Bright Dust. And finally the Howling Blizzard Legendary Transmat Effect for 450 Bright Dust.
Lead the way.
For our legacy rotation on Europa this week, Phylax the Warrior will be the Empire Hunt, the Astrian's Abyss will be the Eclipse Zone, and the Exo Challenge will be Agility. On the Moon, the weekly story mission will be a Mysterious Disturbance. The Trove Guardian is located in the Anchor of Light. The Wandering Nightmare is the Nightmare of Zortl in Sorrow's Harbour. The Nightmare Hunts this week will be Omnigul, Anguish, the Fanatic, Insanity, and Crota, Despair. The Dreaming City this week is at a medium curse level, which means Petrovenge can be found in the Devillian Mists and has the Oracle Engine mission for the next week. The Blind Well features Hive enemies and the Plague Kragar, with the Shattered Ruins being the Ascendant challenge located over in the spine of Keris.
Hello!
As a reminder, your daily lost sector will show you a flag outside which will give you details of champions and burns you will find inside. But if you are new to the game or you're using an alternate character and can't find the flag outside, you will have to run through the lost sector normally to have it show up on your map as a legend/master. Tuesday, December 20th will be the K1 Communion on the moon for exotic boots, Solar and Void elemental shields, Solar Burn with Unstoppable and Barrier champions. Wednesday, December 21st will be Bunker E15 on Europa for exotic gauntlets, Void elemental shields, Void Burn with Overload and Barrier champions. Thursday, December 22nd will be the Concealed Void on Europa for exotic chests, Void and Solar elemental shields, Solar Burn with Overload and Barrier champions. Friday, December 23rd will be Perdition on Europa for exotic helmets, Arc and Void elemental shields, Arc Burn with Overload and Barrier champions. Saturday, December 24th will be Sepulture on the Throne World for exotic boots, Solar and Arc elemental shields with Solar Burn with Unstoppable and Barrier champions. Sunday, December 25th will be Extraction on the Throne World for exotic gauntlets, Arc and Void elemental shields, and Arc Burn with Overload and Unstoppable champions. And finally, background to Monday, December 26th will be Chamber of Starlight on the Dreaming City for exotic chests, Solar and Void elemental shields, Solar Burn with Overload and Unstoppable champions.
Guardian down.
Before we go, we have a few more things to go over for next week. Tuesday's reset will see a new exotic pulse rifle enter the game, Revision 0. And with that, a new mission to acquire the weapon called Operation Seraph Shields will go live. Destiny's Christmas event The Dawning continues into its second week. There is also double XP in Crucible next week.
That is amazing.
So if you want a fast track in getting that sweet new ritual weapon, the Velos X pulse rifle, and Crucible ornament, the Volos X, then this will be a good start. Also, don't forget the annual Moments of Triumph are active in-game, where you can earn in-game and Bungie store rewards. And that's it for our third week of the Season of Seraph. Hope you have a really good Christmas. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.